Hi, this is for student 9898, and I just want to make a video to help you understand your homework, okay? So it's a little bit weird that we have to start a class, but I'm leaving. So I do want you to start homework, and we can talk about all of this when I come back, okay? So this is a lot of homework. I think it will be enough. So do what you can. Do what is interesting, okay? If you like it, please do it. If you don't have time, that's also okay. I will not be angry. But this video, I just want to explain it, okay? So your homework has 4 parts, and hopefully you like it and all this kind of stuff. So okay. So the first part is a short story. Okay, this is a story called "The Boy Who Drew Cats." Okay, The Boy Who Drew Cats, and this is just part one. Part one. We will do part 2. I'll give it to you next time. Okay. Now you can read the story. You can read the story. It's here. And you can do the questions and stuff like that. That's all no problem. There's a little bit of grammar work and stuff like that. What I really want is for you to read the story and to try to do this. Make sentences. Okay, on the back page. Okay. So the first one is clever. Clever. Clever means smart. It's a little bit different than smart, but we will talk about it next time, okay? You can use it in the same way as someone who's smart. If you say that girl is clever, you can say that girl is smart. Smart, okay? Departed. Departed. Departed is a fancy word. It means left. Left, okay? So we'll often say like an airplane will depart. So the airplane departs at 5 o'clock. Okay. If it's now 6 o'clock, you'll say, oh, the airplane departed 1 hour ago. It just means the airplane left. The airplane left. Okay. Here is educate. Educate. Okay. It comes from the word education. When we say like the teacher teaches, you can also say the teacher educates. The teacher educates their students. It means gives them education. Okay, or like the parents worked hard to educate their children. Okay, number four is a little bit difficult. It's disobey. It's actually disobeying, but the word obey means you listen to somebody. If your teacher says do this and you do it, you obey them. You obey them. If your parents said, don't touch that, don't touch it, and then the children don't touch it, then they obey you. But if the children do touch it, they're disobeying you. Disobeying. So it means not listening to them, not listening to your boss, not listening to teachers, not listening to parents. This is disobey, okay? Then there's the word punish. I think maybe you should know the word punish or punishment. Assistant. Assistant means someone, a helper, okay? Scarce. Scarce is the same as the word rare. It means hard to find, hard to find. Diamonds. Diamonds are scarce. Diamonds are rare, okay? So scarce. Scarce means hard to find. Maybe 500 years ago in Korea, it was very easy to see bears, but now bears are very scarce, or deer or something. Okay, scarce, very rare. Number 8 is obedient. Obedient is the adjective for obey. So number 4 and number 8 are very similar. Number 4 and number 8, okay? So obedient. You'll say, my son is very obedient, or my daughter is very obedient. And then the opposite is disobedient, okay? So we'll say, my dog never listens to me. He's very disobedient, okay? Over and over means again and again. And then make up your mind. I think you should know make up your mind, okay? It means like decide, make a decision, okay? Okay, so that's part 1. That's maybe the longest part, okay? Part 2 is right here. It's just B and V sounds. B and V sounds. So here, bat and vat. Beer, veer. Very, very. So we'll talk about this one next time. But I'll give you a video to help you, and I want to listen to do it next time. The third part here is all grammar. It's quite big. I think it's 8 pages. Some of the times when I was talking with you, you would make these mistakes. Now, this grammar book is too easy for you, okay? Much too easy. But I want you to do it by yourself without my help, okay? This one you might hate. And if you hate it, don't do it, okay? But if you think you can learn from this, then please do it, okay? And then when we are together, we can do it and look at it. And in the future, I'll use a harder grammar book, but I will explain it to you. This time I have no chance to explain, so I used a little bit easier grammar book, okay? And then number 4, the last thing is idioms, okay? Like piece of cake. Something is a piece of cake. We'll say, this homework is not a piece of cake. So these are all about idioms. Now, this story here is true, but before you read the story, before reading, please look at the idioms down here, okay? So this is the list of idioms, and their meanings are over here. So it's no wonder. It means it's not surprising. It's not surprising. If someone says, oh, I've studied English for 20 years, and they'll say, oh, it's no wonder your English is so good. It means it's not surprising your English is good. You studied for 20 years, okay? So this is an idiom. It's no wonder, okay? So just look here and look here. Some of them will be easy for you. Some maybe you don't know. And then there's some questions all over the back, okay? Yeah, something like that. Maybe even right at the end, you can read this, okay? And if you really want to do homework, you can try to remember the story here, and on the back page here, you can speak the story. You can tell me the story. You can practice at home. Try to remember the idioms in the story here, and then just looking at the picture, only looking at the picture, you can do this, okay? And tell me the story, okay? It's a good story. Kind of. So, anyways, this is all your homework. Take care. Goodbye.